My boyfriend carried another woman. Is this considered cheating? My boyfriend and I have been together for 3 years. Currently, it's a long-distance relationship. We live 2,000 kilometers away. The relationship is great. We trust each other. We communicate and call almost every day. Last weekend, he went to a pool party. During the party, he called me a couple of times just to make me feel involved and show me what is going on, which I truly appreciate. I also spoke to one of his friends. Anyway, fast forward to a couple of days. We were on a video call and he screen shared his screen to show me all the pictures or videos from the party and tell me the backstories, etc. And then bam, a picture of him carrying another girl, like that bridal carry post in the pool popped up. Context: this girl is 20, single, is his best friend, and they've been friends for longer than we've been in a relationship, almost 6 years. They go to the same college, take the same bus, spend a good amount of time together. They consider themselves as siblings. He says that he sees her as his sister and nothing more than that. I was shocked. I fucking broke down in tears the second I saw that picture. He obviously felt extremely guilty about it and apologized profusely. His explanation, and I quote, "Everyone at the party carried each other. Did we move on them? Threw them into the pool and we were having fun. It was sort of normalized, so even I went ahead and joined it." Is this considered as cheating? He should definitely know where to draw the line and set some boundaries, and I feel like he crossed the line. If I was present at the party, that he would carry another girl like that? I feel so sad and I can't stop crying. I'm crying as I'm typing this post. This story may seem trivial to others, but for me, it just feels so disappointed. He apologized a lot and reassured me that he considers her as his sister. He's a single child, so he really feels like she is his sibling. Thus, their relationship is completely platonic and nothing more. I do trust him and I love him a lot, but I feel terrible. I'm not sure if I'm overreacting. Please tell me how to deal with this. Any sort of advice is welcome. Edit 1. She's very touchy-feely with him. She holds his hand, rests her head on his shoulder occasionally when they are in the bus, or hug him from the behind while clicking pictures and all that. He shares all the details with me and is very open and honest. I appreciate his honesty and never complained or got mad about all those other things because I try to be more understanding. But this pool incident just feels a bit much. Why can't he set boundaries? All this feels inappropriate and intimate, just too much. Some of you are all saying that I'm overreacting. I'll try my best to calm down, but for now I'm just mad at him and overthink a lot, which makes it even more difficult for me to calm down. But thank you all, it's really helped. Edit 2. Before he moved to a different state, we discussed a long-distance relationship, especially boundaries and loyalty. Of course, I didn't specially ask him not to bridal carry a girl. I never imagined that would happen. But I did make it clear that I would be uncomfortable if someone got too close to him physically. We also discussed what is and what is not considered cheating. This kind of scenario never came up, so I couldn't figure out if it was cheating or not. Plus, a lot of times he has joked about me being jealous of his friendship, and I hate it when he does that. He has sent their pictures to me and said, "We look good together, don't you think?" Or, "Ah, we look cute." They were harmless jokes, but deep down, it kept pricking me. All this just added to the feel when I saw the picture that day. It fueled my breakdown. Edit 3. I know him well enough to predict how he would react if roles were reserved. He'll forgive me, and I'm sure he would be so mad. He probably wouldn't even talk to me for a few days. He might question my loyalty towards him, and it would lead to a big fight. Second story, posted by ThrowRA, anxious. I need some advice on if my soon-to-be fiancé is cheating. So I'll start this off by saying I'm a very anxious person. Various medication, lots of diagnosis, all the fun stuff. So it goes without saying my gut feeling is always going off and I never know when to properly trust it. My girlfriend and I have been dating for 3 years and she's lovely. Her family is lovely, everything is fantastic. We have plans to get married, and her family is really excited and keep pestering me about it already, welcoming in and call me their son, and it's nice. But she has an ever increasing amount of guy friends. She swipes away notification immediately, never lets me see her phone, never faces me when she texting. She has never posted about me anywhere. Every time I try to talk about it, she tells me, "You have nothing to worry about. They are just friends." Or, "Don't you trust me?" She vanished randomly. Her location pings at the house. I know that's a common thing with Snapchat. It happens with mine too. It's just weird how often. She also gets insanely jealous and possessive if I have any interaction with a girl, even if it's barista taking my order. I've even seen this perking up while talking to my sister. We have talked about it several times with her promising she understands and will start being more open with us, but nothing ever comes of it. My gut is telling me I'm just her safe option, and my brain is telling me to run before I make a mistake. But I have been wrong about it before. I don't know what to do. Anxieties suck. Third story. My boyfriend on our 7 years relationship is on the edge of breaking up because he will move back to his home country due to he found higher job opportunity and his parents expect him to be with a girl that is tall figures, blue eyes and white, but I'm Southeast Asian. Hi guys, this is probably my first time posting to online forum to seek advice from you. I've been in a relationship for 7 years with my boyfriend. I met him when I was still in college. He is so supportive with all of my achievement in life. Until 7 years later, this year, that we had a conversation about what's gonna happen in the future of our relationship. From our conversation, these are the problems that makes us have to break up sooner or later. 1. He will never want to get married and having kids. 2. If he will get married, his parents expect him to marry a white woman, tall figured, blue eyes, from rich family, same level as his family. As a side note, I'm just an average Southeast Asian woman, and I've heard from this story that his dad always looks down on his friends that has Asian wife. 3. He has to go back to his home country because he would get higher salary and better job. 4. He said that it would be impossible for me to live in his home country. He said I would hate it because there are lots of racism towards Asian. 5. His parents are getting old. He said he wants to spend time with them. 6. He never introduced me to his family until now, not even his sisters. He introduced me to his best friends. I feel like my world's starting to collapse listening to what he's saying that he has to move back to his country. We have so many things in common, and we are so in love. We never had crazy fight that we can't resolve. He wants to make me happy, so do I. And I'm afraid to tell my family that we're going to break up. My family loves him as well. He's such a kind man. I'm trying to see from his perspective that after 7 years living far from his family, it must have been hard for him, even though he always visits them once a year. However, I also feel that the way he says that it's impossible for me to live there because I will hate it. It's simply that he doesn't consider me in his future. Honestly, for now, I don't know what to do. I love him so much, and he's also my best friend. He said that he also loved me, but he keeps telling me, do not depend on anyone. He's still here with me, but knowing that he will leave me makes me cry all the time. Here's my question. 1. How to deal with the breakup if it's going to happen? 2. Even though I would never be ready for this, should I just accept the breakup because his family expects him to marry a guy? 2. Even though I would never be ready for this, should I just accept the breakup because his family expects him to marry a white woman, based on their preference? 3. Do you think he want to try a new relationship with new girl in his country? Because our relationship now is going so well and lack of challenges, so make him bored. Our biggest problem might be the expectation from his family to marry white women.